Shall I go through this summary and then we'll see let us do the next bit?
Go.
Got 5 minutes to go.
Hello, good afternoon. What will market research be like in 2020? Our researchers have been talking for hours, thinking about these crucial issues. We think there will of course be more technology, but not technology in the sense we understand it today. Oh no, it won't be technology that's difficult to use, it will be technology that's so intuitive and user-friendly that it actually seems like a tool and will enable us to get to the interactions with people that research is all about, particularly qualitative research as well, where you have to talk to people in some personal kind of interactive way. We also think that because of the rise of the internet and internet penetration, there's going to be huge amounts of data around. So we think we're going to need some kind of intelligent spiders or other data mining devices that will help us with analysis, because they'll help us to select what's important to analyse, and other things that I can't read. What else do we think it'll be like? We think that there's a natural cycle in research where you get big companies buying up other companies as they get middle-sized, and then tinier companies spinning off because people want to do something quite new and different, and then they become big in their turn. We think this is likely to continue, but what will also happen is that because it's easier for people to get new technologies and new ways of doing things at less of a financial outlay, there'll be more scope for being middle-sized, and that might be quite interesting.
Small and specialised, yeah.
And small and specialised too.
Middle-sized is where we've had the problems over the years. People found they're at middle size.
Yeah, they make the jump up and then
they found it, and then people take them over because they haven't got the money to keep on going.
And we think that the way that internet penetration works, and the normal consumer, the normal person, even beyond consumer, normal person's use of the internet will change.
It's not a novelty anymore.
It's not a novelty anymore. We'll be able to then, in terms of the process, we'll be able to sample people more easily, more correctly, more sort of sophisticatedly, and talk to them in new ways. But also what will happen is that's already happening is that there are cultural differences in the way that people interact with each other, whether it's people in a room with a lot of mobile phones where they've got sort of a second conversation happening on some level in their mind, or whatever. So that might affect the ways that we think about engaging with people, the ways we think about talking to them. And that will also involve changes to the legislation about how you protect people's rights and privacy and all that kind of thing. What else did we say? Oh, and who or what will lead the way? Well, we thought larger companies, because they've got money to invest and they've also got a need to keep up. We also think middle-sized companies, because there'll be more of them, and actually also smaller companies, because it's always going to be clever individuals who can get their heads around innovation.
It goes back to people.
Yeah.
People drive everything.
It's the entrepreneurs at the smaller end who are going to come up with the ideas now.
And then they get stolen by the bigger ones.
It's another matter. It's going to be those insightful and innovative individuals who've always led our industry.
And I think that there's something new now, which is about hybridity of skills. That if you've got someone who's a great researcher and also has a really good understanding of technology and of how it works, like literally the nuts and bolts of how it works, they'll be in a better position to come up with a really strong new idea. And so maybe we should look out for those people and try and become those people, in fact. Is that all right?
Very good.
Very good.